If you don't care, that's what you've got. You got the attitude.
Attitude and verve.
Verve. You got some serious verve.
You got some real verve.
You know, remember the band Verve Pipe?
Oh, yeah.
What is that? What is a Verve Pipe?
I was young, I knew everything.
No, what is the... I'm not asking you to sing the
I know
Verve
you're
Pipe.
not asking me to
But
sing
I like
the
that you
Verve
did.
Took advice, and now she's guilt-stricken, sobbing with her head on the floor. Silent baby's breath in a shoe full of rice.
Ricin? Or rice?
With a shoe full of rice and ...
And are you sure that's what it
I
is?
know, but
You know.
that's my guess.
You don't know. I don't believe you because usually your guess is about lyrics. You're really bad with lyrics. You're always wrong.
She was touching her face, and I won't be held responsible.
She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise and we never compromised. For the life of me, I cannot remember that we were merely freshmen.
Yes, I don't know what a verve pipe is.
Yeah, what is a verve pipe?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
No fucking clue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
I was about to say we just got blue. But
We got what?
Blue, and I remembered explaining to you that in comedy circles, blue means dirty.
Yeah, I was really confused.
Dirty.
It's dirty. And then I asked, what does sad mean in comedy faces? And
I
you're
think
like,
just sad.
just sad. They don't have a color for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple was my suggestion. Put on the covetous gold serpent ring. See if they drop anything.
Did I? Oh, I think I didn't have it on. I had the Claranthi ring on the whole time. Let's be honest, stamina wasn't my issue.
Yeah.
I move so erratically the way I move.
You always move.
I do.
I mean, I've really grown accustomed to it after watching you play these games
the way
for
I just kind of
fucking 6
dart
years or whatever
around,
the
yeah.
goddamn. How the fuck long has it been?
Well, since Dark Souls 1, it's been 2012 when that came out, right?
Yeah,
So
like
4
4 or
years.
5.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what their new IP is.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because we don't know. It's going to be something new.
Is it gonna? It's going to be completely new.
It's going to be completely new, yeah.
Okay, because I know they did Armored Core, and
Yeah.
I know people were wondering if that was.
I think they're actually doing two things. I think they're doing one that's like a continuation of an old one, and they're doing one new thing.
My guess that'd be Armored Core.
Which is a strange thing. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I hope they do another, at least something with RPG elements in it.
Yeah, well, Armored Core has RPG elements.
Oh, really?
In the sense that, but you're like building a mech. Like you don't get stats necessarily, but you get better equipment as you're going through.
Okay, that's interesting.
I played Armored Core 2 a little bit on the PlayStation 2. It was tricky. It was, looking back now, it's like, yeah, it's definitely from software. A lot of options, obtuse menus, demanding gameplay.
Yeah. But this formula of like the Souls formula, it took them a long time. It wasn't just like they came out with Dark Souls or Demon Souls. It was like they did at least two games before Demon Souls that were like on the path to
the Kingsfield games.
They did Kingsfield, and they also did another one that people say is actually more like Dark Souls, but I forget what it's called.
Interesting.
Kingsfield and like something Tower maybe or something.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
And they were like, so it took them a long time to like develop this formula. So like, it just seems all this stuff seems kind of like it just makes sense. You know, Dark Souls just makes sense to me.
Right.
Like, yeah, obviously this is the way to do it, but like it took them a long time to realize these things.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully the new IP will be at least take some of the stuff they've learned to make Dark Souls, like because a lot of these elements are so good. I mean, just the ability to play in so many different ways, and and like a world that's interesting that you can explore would be that would be enough. That would be enough for me. I don't care if it's like sci-fi or whatever.
Right, right. It'll be interesting to see what they do. In this time round, you've just done a lot of backing away and getting hit.
Yeah, that's me. I mean, I wouldn't mind a Bloodborne sequel. That'd be great. But I don't know if they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna do a Bloodborne sequel. How would I know? I have no knowledge. How would I know?
You can't.
Stop pestering me.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Christ.
Can't be held responsible.
All right, that would be great though.
She fell in love in the first place. Right on the noggin.
I always roll too early.
Right on the back.
I'm really bad at rolling away.
You want to roll into it.
Yeah, I got to roll into it. But I was also trying to get away from the other guy.
No, I understand, but if
a lot of choices.
Yeah, if you roll into the swings and then back out, he takes a while to swing. That's why I'm real good at these guys avoiding is because I always roll into things as opposed to
it's just
away.
what you do.
Right.
Anyway, so
I'm naturally like get underneath it.
Get in there, yeah.
Get underneath it.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls 3 last night, I killed a mimic with a dagger, and it felt great.
Yeah.
Just slashy, slashy, slashy.
Oh, come on, Matt. Just kill him.
I hate to tell you, it's not.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was great.
I think you actually do.
I think I kill him.
I think you do kill him, but you're down to 1 Estus Flask.
Yeah, this is.
And you're going to use some humanity, is that right?
I do. I used 2, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Nah.
Listen, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of how much we die in this, we really rarely die, so we have plenty of humanity to begin with.
We never lose our humanity, really.
We've lost it like twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Just 2 times.
2 times. All right, Matt. Come on. Be smart.
Oh, this is where you were trying to see if you could hit the hammer.
Yeah. So all I have to do is that. I just have to keep doing that, but I for some reason I thought, because I remember doing this quicker, but I think usually I do ranged.
Yeah.
I haven't done pure melee in a long time in Dark Souls 1, so I kind of forgot how to do this guy.
Yeah, naturally. Do you have a favorite way to play Dark Souls?
I don't. It's really... Because every time I start a new character, I think this is my favorite way.
Yeah.
Like, like if I've been doing a lot of magic or pyromancer or whatever, and then I just start like a pure melee guy or a pure strength guy or a pure dexterity or a speed guy. Every time I do that, I'm like, this is my favorite. Like, this is awesome. I forgot how much fun this was to do melee. It's simple, like a big fucking weapon, just hit him in the face. Right. But then I go back to magic, I'm like, oh god, I forgot how good sorcery is. Like, it just, whatever I happen to be doing is my favorite thing.
What I found that I really enjoy is a combination pyromancer and sorcerer.
Oh, wow.
But only using, like, soul arrow in combustion.
Just those 2 things.
Just
so
those 2
slots.
things. Because it's like you can get, if you do it right, you can get, like, I want to say 3 soul arrows and 2 combustions. So that's like 90 soul arrows and 32 combustions.
So you're about like quantity, not quality.
Right, and it's like, but if you keep pumping it up, because like the ring that works for sorcery also works for pyromancy.
Yeah, that's a good combo. It's true.
The crowns that work for sorceries also work for pyromancy. So a lot of
stuff is compatible. Yeah.
Right, and so it's like you can kill enemies in like 2 soul arrows.
Wow.
Or 1 combustion. And you can do it 90 times and 32 times. It's like you never have to get out a weapon.
Yeah.
And then for bosses, you just have your more powerful magic and you just go crazy.
Yeah, I will say that I think my least played type of character is Pyromancer in all these games.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I don't like about Pyromancy is it's really satisfying to kill people with it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't like that the ranged is so limited. Like, if I want ranged, I want it to have some range. But but they don't have that much range.
One of the things I liked about Pyromancy is that I could just remain inside that circle and just go, and just go.
Yeah.
There's something about, like, dodging and then running in and burning someone real quick with a combustion.
Yeah.
I'm
very cautious, and so, like, I like things that lend to being cautious. So, like, ranged, to me, the joy of sorcery is that you can just get way back. You can get up on a hill and just be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, like from really far away. And
I always find that to be really boring.
It's so satisfying. It's great. I love chumping people. I like finding ways. Well, maybe that's why. It's like I like chumping people. I like gaming things.
Right.
Finding like safe spots and finding ways to be immune and stuff.
I'm definitely much more. I don't care if I die more often if I'm enjoying the thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, you like the visceral aspect of playing, and I like exploring and shit like that. Yeah.
My favorite thing was in Borderlands. I played the female who could disappear and then reappear.
Yeah, I remember.
And there was a time when there was something about like, so what I would do is I would disappear, run in, find like the biggest enemy in the pack, throw a bunch of sticky grenades on it, and then do a melee attack. And because my melee attacks would be really powerful if I was invisible. And then the grenades would go off. And when I came out of being invisible, I would send like a burst of fire everywhere.
Wow.
But the problem I was discovering was that when that fire would go off, I would end up blowing up anything that was flammable within the area. So then I would end up dying because I would have explosions going off that I didn't, they were somewhat random, depending, because I didn't know where all the barrels were and everything. So I took all that off to try to do something else, but it turned out that I found that so boring that I went back to dying more often, but just causing utter chaos. Because I was like, I'd rather die in the chaos than have a more controlled success.
Yeah, you'd rather burn out than fade away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Yeah, I really liked Borderlands 1 and 2, but I think about them now, and I'm like, I never want to play those again. There's just something about the formula. It's so repetitive.
Yeah.
And there's so little. For as much as it is like Diablo, it's also not like Diablo because there's not really that
There's
many
not
ways.
a lot of
variety.
options.
Yeah, like the options are in your character classes.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 3 or 4 of those or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like the items and stuff you get are just like there's so many items, but they're so similar.
Right.
And the levels are also so linear.
Right.
And it's like and the whole like idea of enemies. I don't like games where enemies spawn. I like games where enemies are there.
Sure.
Like and you kill them. Spawning brings me out of the experience because it's like this enemy will infinitely spawn. If you if you come near this area, they'll just come out of their caves forever. Like that just makes me feel like you're making it clear that this is a game.
Right.
Like it's just that's a game then. So as much as I like it, I also hate the humor, the writing.
Yeah.
It's so obnoxious.
That's real cloying.
It's like it's written by nerds who think they're funny.
Right.
And it drives me crazy. But yeah, it's still a good game. Those are still good games. They're just very limited.
I'd like to play the first one again, just because I'd like to have that sense of chaos with that character.
The same character?
I really like.
They didn't have that character in the second one?
No, it was a different. You ended up making people fly in the air and kind of get stuck there, which was actually all right.
Yeah.
But I missed that disappearing and just that utter chaos.
This is you.
This is me.
I hope that we're about done because I'm.
Yeah.
I'd love this to be done.
I'd love it to be done too. I'd love there.
We've had a great brunch. We've had a great time.
And the brunch is over now, and this is like the part of the date where we're like, this is going.
Oh.
But now it's how do we end this thing?
Yeah, I mean, how do we?
Because if this keeps going, am I going to get a phone number, or am I going to end up hating this person at this point?
I mean, are we going to boom boom shake the room, or are we going to like just go our separate ways?
Right.
That's what I'm wondering. Because either way, I'm fine.
Either way, I'm fine. I'll boom boom, or
I'll boom
go.
shake the room, or we'll move on.
It doesn't matter.
Come on, Greg. Just get it. Now you've got it. This seems like you've got it.
Definitely.
Oh God.
I definitely have it.
You definitely have it. This shouldn't be an issue. You've got ranged.
My problem is that I can't take any hits from him.
I get it. I wish you would. What you should have done is gone fire ball instead of fire orb. I think, because then you could do more hits. And that's one hit. Oh,
no,
man.
That's what I'm going to do in the future. I'm going to go just to. Because
then you can
fireball.
You can just stay away from it and throwing shit at him, which is I think that's normally how I fight him, just in general.
That's the other thing that I really like about the low level spells is they just go faster. So it's like you can get more of them off.
Yeah. Does dexterity? I don't think dexterity increases speed in this one, does it?
I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think it's just 3 that it does.
Yeah. And dead. And dead.
Bound to happen.
Definitely.
Bound to happen.
We're getting there.
I have to go to the bathroom, so.
You do have to go to the bathroom. So it's just me now. It's just me watching me. We're not going to stop it. We're going to finish this. This is like torture for us on a number of levels because it's like it was hard to do at the time. Then we have to watch it again. And then we're going to watch it again as it's being edited and proofing it and everything. So it's just watching us fail over and over and over. It's a very Sisyphean. The guy with the rock up the hill. That one from the Greeks. You know it. It's just rough. And then I know that when we record again, we're going to be back here. It's a real metaphor for things.